Okay, now we discuss what creation is and why Jesus Christ said we share in creation with him. If you remember the Lord's Prayer, if you're Christian, it starts with Our Father who art in heaven. When Jesus is referring to the Father, he's talking about our Father, as in we're all sons and daughters of God. So what is creation, in my opinion, as understood by Jesus Christ, basically it's something that we can all do, and I'm not blaspheming here, because the creation that Jesus is talking about is something that we can all do, the creation, the original creation, that's a different story. But creating moments is something we do. And also, if you look at it in terms of what the word means, to create, is to make from nothing. Now, when you take two particles, collide them together and make something new, that's not creation. Because you've taken a particle that was created by God, by the Creator, another particle that was created by the Creator. These are not things you created, and then you smash them together and a new particle came. So that's not true creation, because you manipulated what was already created. To understand creation, you have to separate the two different worlds that you live in. There's the world outside of your skull, and there's the world within, an imaginary realm that is your world, that is you. You are what you're thinking. That's I am. I am my thoughts. I think, therefore I am, so forth. So if something came from your thought, that came from your world, from you, and physically manifested outside your skull, that is creation. However, there's many cases, examples of this. Do you know where you can find them? In insane asylums. That's what they call apparitions. An apparition is something that's concocted by your mind. Is something that comes from your thought area, your imaginary realm, you, and has a manifested or a real presence here. If something that you thought of becomes real, then you haven't taken what was created, you've made up what hasn't been created, and it has become created. These are apparitions. If you look at psychiatry and you look up what the apparition experience is, they describe all kinds of apparitions. Things that come from thought that have a real bearing on life. So most apparitions, they'll tell you that these are just imagined things and they never existed. But just imagine if something did come out of your mind and was standing in front of you and started to interact with you just like any other object. That will make you a creator. So along those lines, that's what Jesus is talking about when he's talking about creation. That's what he's making us alert to certain innate abilities that we have, inbuilt or intrinsic abilities that we have. So for me, I'm comfortable saying Our Father who art in heaven, as in I share in creation with Jesus and every one of you and everyone else out there. But this doesn't make me a blasphemer, because I do not recall ever having created my physical body. So God was the original creator, and then when we got created, we started creating. So it's part of a fulfillment of destiny or something like that. But I just wanted to touch on that subject, just to explain to people that we all have the power of creation that Jesus said. But that does not mean that we're the creator in terms of who created the universe. You only create the universe in your head. Who created it out here? So that's when you talk about being a creator, and when you talk about Jesus saying that he's got divine powers, we do that accidentally. We do that when we don't want to. This is the apparition experience. if you look at it logically, something comes from your mind and has a physical manifestation, yeah, you've created it. Yeah, but they'll put you in an insane asylum because and you'll be scared. You'll be like, well, I didn't intend to create it. Yeah, it just created itself, but it's something that came from you that became real. So it's just something that's been on my mind, but I just thought I'll share that with you. Don't call me a blasphemer, please, because creation, as you understand it, would lead to the apparition experience. So you become an atheist if you believe that somebody saying is a creator is blasphemy. Yeah, until you understand true creation, as God did it, as the creator did it in the beginning. Yeah, you cannot say that somebody saying is a creator is blasphemy. If the word creating means creating from nothing, we're all capable of that. That's called the apparition experience.